We're going live. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Shanti Wellness Show. This is your host, Zaheen Nanji. And I apologize for starting a little later, but we had some technical difficulties, which happens. You can't help it. But for those of you who are just joining us, thank you so much for holding on. Okay, so without further ado, what I want to do is let you know that this is episode number 6, and we're going to talk about Feng Shui, also known as Feng Shui. And we have an expert today with us. So if you missed the last 5 episodes, I highly recommend that you go to Shanti Wellness Center. So that's shantywellnesscenter.com and go to the blog, and you will see a bunch of recipes as well as all our shows that we have done so far. If you missed the last show, it was on creating happiness habits. And we had Elizabeth who came on and spoke about that. And I'm so excited that today we have Nadiya, who is going to talk about Feng Shui. And she will go through what that is. She'll go through the different aspects, and then she'll end with some tips. So make sure you stay till the end, okay? All right, so let me introduce Nadiya here. Nadiya is a certified Feng... Now, Nadiya, do you say Feng Shui or Feng Shui?
Both fine.
That's fine? Okay.
Yeah, and most of the people are say Feng Shui.
Okay. So Nadiya is a certified Feng Shui master, a mental, emotional health coach, and a holistic healer. She has practiced professionally for the last 10 years in Nairobi, Kenya, and she's now in Calgary, Canada for the last 3 years. She uses Feng Shui knowledge for environmental coaching to help people achieve a healthy and positive lifestyle. So Nadiya, just like everyone else out there, I know about Feng Shui, I've heard about it, but I feel I don't know enough about it. So let's just start with the basics. What is Feng Shui?
Feng Shui is a Chinese art. It's a art science 3,000 years old. And you need to know what is Feng and what is Shui. Feng is wind, Shui is water. So in this Chinese culture, they combine water and wind energy to relate to their good fortune and good health. So when people have good Feng Shui, they have good prosperous life, health. And when they have bad Feng Shui, they face difficulties, misfortune. That's how it's believed. And then it was practiced anciently. It also in the normal way, like when we are not Chinese, all of us, we follow. So the flow of energy, how it flows in your house, in your surrounding, in your environment, that's what matters. So it will have a reflection in your lifestyle, on your lifestyle. So if you have a good flow of energy, you will feel it. You have bad flow of energy, you feel it. So it's all about placing objects, placing elements, bringing in the balance of energy in your home, office, surroundings, everywhere.
Mm-hmm. So then, I guess what you're trying to say is that you need to have the flow of energy.
Yes, right places. The element, what we use in Feng Shui mainly is elements. The elements matter a lot, and we concentrate on 5 elements in Feng Shui. So I'd like to tell you about those 5 elements so you understand why elements are important to create a balanced environment. The 5 elements are wood, which is growth. We have earth, which is stability. We have fire, which is passion. We have metal, which is focus and strength. And we have water, which is flow of wealth and abundance. When these 5 elements are balanced in your surrounding, you definitely see a difference. When any of these elements are not balanced, you have issues in different areas, which is what we say, the right, left, front, back, the east, west, north, south. We usually are aware of these 4 directions, but there are 8. So all these 8 directions, which we check with Bagua, which is the method which is used, is a chart. It's an energy flow chart we use. So the flow chart connects to the elements, and when we bring the flow chart and we bring the 5 elements, we create the balance in our environment.
Okay.
So what is Bagua? You understood the 5 elements, as I said, and what it is connected to, the different areas of our life. We all want growth. We all want prosperity. We all want health. We all want strength. So these elements play a very big role. And then how we check those elements is through the Bagua. So Bagua is like an 8 trigram octagonally place. I'll show it to you here, how it looks. You must have seen in a lot of Feng Shui shops. Then center, there's a yin and yang symbol there. So it's yin and yang is that male and female energy. Yin is female energy and yang is male energy. So this chart, very, very important, the flow of energy. So any Feng Shui, if you are not a master as well, you can check with these, and you can download these very easily, the Bagua chart from any site. And this describes the 8 directions. If you look at it, so it says south, which is connected to your fame. Then you have from the south, if you go, it's southwest, which is love and marriage. Then we move to west, which is children and creativity and knowledge. Then we move to northwest, which is people, relationships. Then we move to north. If you see that, there's north, which is your career. Then we have northeast, which is connected to your growth and knowledge. We have east, which is for health, and we have southeast for money. So these are the 8 directions. So if you go into any house or any office and you place the chart, you definitely are able to identify the different areas and balance the elements.
Okay. So I'm just going to put your name coming. So
I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. So what you're saying then is you need the 5 elements, and yet you need this chart so that you can have all the 5 elements in any area. So that can be a business, house as well, right? Oops. Can you unmute yourself, please, Nadiya? If you go to the top and you see the microphone button at the top, there you go.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So yeah, these areas, the 8 areas, when you take a normal compass, whether it's on your iPhone, whether it's on any neutral compass you check, you will see these 8 directions. And whole Feng Shui is about these 8 directions. And it is connected to different areas of our life. As I said, south is to your fame, southwest is to your marriage and love life. Then you come to west, which is creativity in your children corner, which is very important. Then you come to northwest, relationship and networking with people. And north, which is career. Then northeast, which is education and your spiritual growth. Then you move to east, which is health. Then you move to southeast, which is money. So all these 8 directions have to have a right elemental balance with these 5 elements, which is wood, earth, fire, metal, and water. If these 5 elements are balanced in your life, in your businesses, you will see a huge difference in all these areas. For example, let's say south is fame, and the element there works is fire, and you've got water there. What can happen? That means it's affecting your fame, where whatever you're working is not working out because you've got water there. This is the elemental fault. North is your career. What element works there is north. Now, if you put fire there, what would happen? You will have issues with your career. The northwest is a relationship networking corner if you're in your business. Northwest element is metal. But if you have put water there or any other wrong element which exhausts the energy of metal, which is fire or wood, then all you try, but you're not building a network in your business, or you're not building the network for yourself what you require. The same way in your children corner, which is small metal, and if you tend to put their fire, you have issues with your children, and you would go around thinking that something's wrong with your kids. So that's why it says energy flow, and why elements are important. So you invite a feng shui consultant who would go around your house and will pick up the issues you're having with the structural issues or elemental issues or directions issues. I'll give you a very nice example here. If you go in a house and the cooking stove is in their children's corner, and that house will have issues with kids, issues after issues. Either they're not studying, either they're not behaving well, and you will have challenges. Well, you can't say the kids are wrong completely. You would say the elements are imbalanced, right? So you need the right balance of elements. So if I come, I will move your fire, and if it's not possible or I can guide you there, then okay, you have fire there and we need to reduce the fire. So we're going to increase water there because the angle for that is metal. So I'm going to put a wind chime. I'm going to add water there to calm the fire element. You're not going to take, it's not possible usually to make those changes. So it's very important to create the balance with elements.
So is it important to have the chart?
The chart is very important to have a basic understanding. Feng Shui is very deep. As more you go deeper into it, you get more knowledge about the natal chart, flying star, elemental imbalances, and it's very deep. But when you're doing it basic, you have to know these knowledge. This knowledge has to be there.
Okay.
What are your main 8 directions and what elements are connected to those directions?
So if I didn't have the chart, or if I didn't know much about feng shui, what
Yes.
would be some of the tips that you could give to anyone right now to take away?
Well, see, as I say, that if you don't have a chart, the basic thing you have to always know, which is very, very important, that north is your career, and the element place there is water. So make sure your north is not flooded with any clutter. It doesn't have any block. It doesn't have any fire. You can put water there, so that way it will help you. The best tips of today I would give you, which is normally in Feng Shui you read in the books or you read online about mirrors. The mirrors are very, very important. When you place them right at the entrance of your house and you don't know what's happening, a good energy is coming in your house and you're pushing it back out. So that is one thing at the entrance. If you are at the wrong according to the chart, as I said, that Feng Shui is very deep, you can check your angles. Maybe you are pushing away the positive energy. And you are not, nobody knows all the knowledge. It's better not to keep at the entrance of your office or your home or any place where you work. Don't put mirrors at the entrance. Don't push that energy back. Don't push it away. It's very, very important. So if you have right now any mirrors which are facing the main entrance of your office or your business, just move it and see the difference. You will feel a difference. Something would feel better, that when you come in the house, you'll feel better. And also you must have heard that mirrors in the bedrooms are bad. Yes. That's the most common thing everybody knows about Feng Shui. So mirrors in the bedroom, if yes, you do not put. Because you want only good energy in your bedroom. That's the place where you relax. That's the most yin place. That's most relaxed place. You're not going to create any yang energy, which is a strong energy, or you're not going to push the energy back out of your bedroom. So mirrors should not be put. I know a lot of people say, I have a dresser, I need to get dressed. You can create a spot where it's not interfering with your bed position or your entrance of the room. That's very important. That's one of the most important tips you can get today. The second one I would say is leakages. Now leakages is very common sometimes when it rains. We have leakages in our ceilings. We have in the washroom leakages, bathroom. Those are, as I said in the beginning, what is water? Fortune, right? If you allow your fortune to be damaged and leak, can you imagine what's happening to your fortune? So you do not need that energy. You must block your leakages. You must block your ceiling. You find it's good to spend that money at that time than losing all what you have. Many times I go for consultancy and let's just small things, if you correct, they see an immediate difference in their lives. So if any of you are having little leakages in the washroom or bathroom or your ceiling, please get it fixed. It's really, really ASAP fix. You really need to have that. The one and most important tip, which everybody wants to know, is money. How do I make more money? How do I protect my money? And every time we go, sometimes when things are not working out, we just like want to know, how can I protect my wealth? That's very important. So what is wealth in the chart is your southeast corner. That's your wealth.
Yes.
Now, southeast corner, you can check on your normal compass with your iPhone, download compass and go around and check where's my southeast corner. Let me check. Nadiya said today, let me go check. So you make sure you don't have any clutter there. You make sure there is no piles of books there. You make sure there are no boxes hanging there. Southeast is a very good area to have nice office because it's prosperity, it's money. You can put plants there, money plant there. You can put, at this time, the flying star this year is Southeast is really assets. So you can actually put a water fountain there to feel a difference in your life. So wealth is connected to Southeast. And that's my very important tip for today, that you must protect your Southeast corners in your house. You also get some feng shui goods when you go into feng shui shops. You want to know what is good for me and what should I pick for myself. So one of the best tips which I can give you today is this, that in any feng shui shop you go, they put these coins, if you see.
Yeah.
Feng shui coins, can you see them? So these feng shui coins are actually very meaningful because if you look at them, there are some symbols written there, and they're very symbolic for wealth. They're three tied together. So if you put under your entrance mat or you put in your southeast corner, this is going to really benefit you. You can use a money pot as well. If you can see this, the little pot you must have seen in the feng shui shops. Yeah. This is a money pot and it has a nice dragon there. And it's usually put in the wealth corner. So you can put in your cash drawer, and you can put, if you have a business, you can use this for your cash. Increment of your cash. Yes. You can double of your cash with this, right? So southeast corner is very important, Zain. It's very important that you must look out. I also have a few other tips. If you see this nice boat or ship, not boat, sorry, ship, you can see that. That's career, movement, water, right? In north, you can place this. We normally go out and we buy these, we see these beautiful ships, or somebody has given us a gift, and we just put it, hang it in the corner somewhere in your living room or anywhere you put. But if you put it in the right place, the north corner of your bedroom or your office or north corner of your house, you see your career will be sailing through, right?
Yeah.
So you can't put this in wealth. You can't put this in southeast because you will be creating the wobbleness there.
Okay.
Right? So that's how elements work. You can actually enhance so much. Then we have Buddha, the wealth Buddha, which is also very good to place in southeast corner. You can see the Buddha is happy and it has got coins, and you can place that Buddha. Right? A lot of people say it's good to be gifted, but if somebody gives you a Buddha, but you can still buy for yourself.
Oh, that was my question actually.
So you can place, you can buy if you feel like. I mean, you have your family members, you can gift them and they live with you, and you can place it in the right wealth corner of your house, right? You can put, you have a meditative Buddha. You must have seen this. Buddha is very common and seen around and very easy to get, right? We have seen them around at home stores or wherever we go. So you can place them in your northeast corner. As I said, it's spiritual growth, it's knowledge. So this can be put there and it will benefit you because this is a meditative knowledge Buddha. If you see the mudra as the way it's sitting. So it enhances the peace and the spiritual knowledge for you. If you're a spiritual holistic healer, you can place this in your northeast corner.
Okay.
So these are the tips that, and also, as I said, fame and fire and south, they're connected. So best is very easy tip, candles. Fire element, you can just enhance in your south corner. With fire, you enhance your fame, your power, your wealth, your name. Because fame complements wealth, right? So it comes along.
So then let me ask you this. With the business that we have, right? When we walk into the door, do we take the direction from there? Or do we take the direction from when we are at the reception desk? That's where I'm confused.
Yes, that's most of the people do have this confusion. So what happens whenever you're checking your direction, it's very important that you're facing outward, as if you're leaving the door.
Ah, okay.
As if you're coming out of the office. That's your direction. So you can ask me, what is your office face? What is your facing? Do you have any idea? What is it facing? East, west, north, south?
It's facing east.
East is health, it's growth, it's wellness. So it actually represents your business. It's a wellness center, right?
Yeah.
So health is connected to plants and growth, and the element over there is big wood, which is plants. So best thing for you to put is plants.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
So this
east.
is how you enhance the element.
Yeah.
And what is the, if I may ask, what is the paint of your entrance? What do you have there?
So we have like a taupe kind of color, like a neutral color. So it's kind of like a cream.
Is it like beige?
Yeah.
Cream, which is also earth color. So wood and earth complement each other. So it's a good color. And then if you enhance plants, you bring in better energy because you're complementing the elements at the direction. Elements have to complement your directions.
And it's interesting that you say the southeast corner is about money, because guess what we have in the southeast corner? We have our box
Wood.
there.
That's very good for you, and it will enhance for your wealth. And you put your money, and make sure in the southeast you don't dump your files, and you can actually increase your wealth because it's assets.
Right. And that's interesting because southeast, so that would be okay, that's actually facing there. No, that's not where we put our boxes. That's where we just had the old reception room where we first started, and then we expanded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good to know.
Yeah. See, then wood paint, yes. Yeah, and then one very important thing I mentioned that wealth, don't put garbage bins there. Make sure your garbage bins or your bin bags or anything is not in southeast.
So what would you put in the southeast then? Just like water? Like
It's try and keep it empty, and yeah, and mainly the element is small wood. So small wood is about natural wood elements. So you put plants, you put anything wood in there. You can also put Buddha there. Keep that empty.
okay.
Don't stuff there. You just have to keep that place clean. Like, don't we want to increase our wealth? And then we go in details, like if your southwest or southeast has other things, you can write to me or contact me or take
Right.
any feng shui consultant to give you more knowledge, because it's the way you go and you read about it and when you practice it, there's very many elements involved there to go. So play safe feng shui. Don't just go blindly follow everything. I've given you the most simplest way of following that. Yeah, east, west, north, south, and I have southeast, northwest, southwest, and southeast, southwest, northeast, northwest, east, west, north, south. So the eight angles, you must look after them. It's simple for common men to know. And
Right.
just to know, as I said, what is South Connect. If you just go on any Pagua, as I say, the chart, it actually explains very well what is each corner for. So it's really a good guide. You can actually know that, oh, my east is connected to my health, and my health, the person in the house, if somebody's suffering with health issues, go check your east corner, what's happening there. If
Right.
you're struggling with your career, go check your south, what's happening there.
Yeah. Okay.
So it will help you, the simple understanding of feng shui, flow
Wonderful.
of energy.
So what I'm going to do is we're almost at the end of the show, and I wanted you to share how other people can contact you. Now, you're in Calgary, which is about just a couple hours away from where we are, and
Sure.
maybe we can have you down in the future do a workshop.
Sure. I would love to share my ideas and give you all the tips and make you individually as like a regular consultants of feng shui,
Sure.
which will help you improve your lives and all the tips. And it's basically improving your environment. So I can give you my contact. You can visit my website is www.curacion.ca. Curacion is CURACION.
Okay, and I will
.ca.
have that in the show notes as well.
Sorry?
I will have that in the show notes too.
Yes, and you can contact me on my cell number. My contact number is 403-383-5810. You can WhatsApp me or send me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Awesome. Okay.
So you can contact me, and you can also do the other advantages that you can send me your floor plans. You can send me your directions. If you can't have me over and you want your house, your business feng shui, you can send me your plans. I can tell you what I can do for you, and you will definitely see the difference.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for offering this great advice and great tips. Just to start with, the Feng Shui 101 was just a good way to start what it's about. And I'm glad that you explained the chart and just gave the little tips that people can take away from today.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
very important. Yeah, just understand the angles. That's important.
exactly. And they can find the chart on like Google, I guess, if they just.
Yeah, just download Bagua. If you type Bagua, the chart will just come and check and see what each area of your house is for.
Okay.
There is a lot of importance in that.
Okay. And that is spelled Bagua. So that's
Bagua, yes.
Bagua.
Gua, yes. It's not Pakwa. There's another word called Pakwa, which is a mirror. It's a hexagonic mirror is used, but don't get confused with Pakwa. It's Bagua. It's a method. It's an energy flow chart, which is used. It's like 8 trigram, octagonally shaped, and every area is explained there.
Okay. Wonderful.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So
Keep it simple. Bring in these tips in your life, and I'm sure you'll be very happy because it has helped me always, and I love sharing. So if it can bring you, I love my red. You can see at the back. I love my mirror in the dining room. So bring in good energy, and I'm sure you all will have prosperity. I wish you all the best using feng shui.
thank you so much, Nadiya. Okay, so for everyone out there, you heard the tips that she gave us, and you please go download or find the chart Bagua Bagua, and make sure that you download that so that you can use that to figure out in your house where the corners are and what you want to focus on. Whether it's fame, whether it's wealth, whether it's health, whether it's money, whether it's career, all those kinds of things. Love and marriage, right? Like there's all these different areas of our life, and they are mapped according to the directions. And then she left you with 3 tips. The first was about the mirrors. Make sure that it's not at the entrance, otherwise it'll bounce away the good things that come into your house. The next thing was leaks. Make sure that there's nothing leaking. Otherwise, you'll be losing things as well as wealth and abundance, and you don't want that. So fix those leaks. Don't procrastinate. And then the third one was money. Making sure that you invite money into your house. And she gave you some tips to do that, which is the coins or the little dragon thing that she showed. So I'm going to. You want to unmute yourself there, Nadiya, if you want to show that again.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, this one. You can see that. I can turn it. It's nice and golden shine. And you can get it at any feng shui shop.
Yes. Okay.
Chinese stores, they also have it. It's connected to wealth. You can put it in your cash box. You can put it in your bedroom where you put your cash. Many good benefits.
Right. I should put that in my little cash savings box, actually.
Yes, and you will see the difference. You'll see the difference. There are lots of other objects as well, in fact, but these are the simple ones because you want to make it simple. You want people to have things, they understand, right?
Yeah.
If you go into deeper, then you need more tips. You just can enhance this energy in your life.
Right.
And as I said, southeast corner, you have to protect your southeast.
Southeast. Okay, good. All right, so we're at the end of the show, and I'm sure you took away something from here, and get some feng shui books, or even better, contact Nadiya. I will have her website in the show notes, and make sure that you contact her and get some information. Send her maps, and she will tell you what to do. So until next time, make sure you go to shantiwellnesscenter.com. Usually I have the the lower third of the screen with our website, but we've been having technical difficulties today with Google Hangouts. I'm not sure why. So that's why I had to do this. So shantiwellnesscenter.com/blog, and you'll see the other episodes and lots of recipes that we share with you. So until next time, episode number 7, we will talk about something. I'm not sure what yet, but it'll be something. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.